Welcome to the first Overwatch match of the season for Center College.
Ready for battle.
This is all Greek to me.
The Center Overwatch team is off to a great start. They are all moving together, and they will be capturing the objective soon enough. A little destructive, but what gets the job done gets the job done. The Orisa and the Sigma on the other team are giving us a little bit of a time, but nothing we can't handle. We have J double here with holding down the other team. Doing very well with the bad beats. Center is holding the objective point. They are now 50% done, with Eastern University only having 0%, having not touched the point at all up to this point. All all 6 of the Overwatch members on the Center team are still alive and holding the point down. 4 of the other members on the other team have been eliminated. Let's roll current. It's a waiting game for Center, as they need to wait until Eastern shows up. However, Eastern has just not showed up, and looks like our Ryan is holding them off. We are in overtime currently. Let's see if Center can hold this. This contesting is... And Center secures their first objective of the game.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
Once the mission starts, no more missing.
Understood.
My shield's up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Center's off to a speedy start. Hopefully they will get to the objective first. Four of the opposing team have been eliminated. We are off to a great start. Center has begun holding the point. Let's see if they can continue this throughout the rest of the match. Going in strong. We're very evenly matched here as it stands. Rosario is holding the ground. Crow here is hopefully going for some snipes. And just like I said, Zarya is going for those kills. As soon as it's 70% yet again. They're all moving into the point. Eastern must move in now if they have any chance of contesting the point. And Center takes another dub. Roll Currents, baby.
Play of the game. Double, triple, quadruple kill. Epic.
Excellent.
And with that, Center has won the first of the 3 matches. Let's see if we can bring that energy into the next match as well. And while we wait for the next game to begin, let's just all take it easy. Hopefully the Center Colonels can bring the same energy into this game with an 0-2 streak, hopefully.
King's Row.
What a pretty city.
Initiating match.
in a very nice area. Now look at that nice statue.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Eastern University is getting ready for the attackers, which are our very lovely center team. And they have 15 more seconds until it begins. They are all getting into their places that you can see. They're strategically placed both above and below. Let's hope our center team can attack them very, very well.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Center can break that objective. We will be on our way. We have a shield up front. With Sigma going to the side. With Orisa and Baptiste pushing as well amongst the rest of the team. We have a full team white at this point. Now center will hold this point, and then now they will move with the payload.
The payload.
Everyone except J-Double has moved on ahead to make it so that the payload has an easy path to get through. The payload is moving swimmingly as Center is holding off Eastern before they can reach the payload at all and prevent it from moving. Center is now moving in with the payload. However, it seems pretty maxed as it stands currently. I stand corrected. Eastern is slowly being pushed back. Past this checkpoint. Once Center gets past this checkpoint, they will have completed the payload fully and will have earned themselves a fair amount of points for this round. Yet again, Center's tanks and defense are doing an amazing job at holding off the opposing team. The payload is moving very fast as 4 people, now 3, are in the vicinity. But in this final stretch, the payload looks like it's going to be a battering ram to the finish. And just like that, Center takes another win.
Cease your resistance.
Hello.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
And just like that, another match begins.
Ready for battle.
Hello there.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Center is now on the defense, so now we will be trying to hold off the opposing team from claiming and then securing the payload. let the games begin.
Defend objective
Sinner's doing a great job at hitting this point. The other team is trapped behind the statue. A lot of our big players are pushing in. They are pushing them farther and farther and back from the objective point. Almost back to the respawn. And Sinner drops back. Whoever has set up a very formidable defense. Eastern is regrouping up there. However, we are meeting them there as well. The point is currently being contested. However, Sinner will hopefully keep it contested until the end. A lot of things are going on right now, lots of flashing colors. Yet again, Sinner has pushed back Eastern. With a full team kill at this point, yet again.
Greetings. Hey. Hello.
The team kill has given Sinner time to regroup and reload, and just sort of plan on what they're going to do next. The opposing team is employing a similar strategy to what they imposed last time. Instead of going directly for the point, they are trying to sneak up top and try to get an advantage on center. However, all this seems to be accomplishing is avoiding battle. The point is being contested yet again.
objective lost.
Sinner has lost the objective. However, Sinner can still continue to defend against the payload, progressing to the final point. And Sinner is on their way. With the Orisa out first, with the rest of the team to follow. We have two shields up, now just one, blocking the payload from moving at all as the other team has abandoned it behind. And Sinner's pushing them back yet again. The other team is coming back, but the payload is inching back very so slowly. These tight-knit buildings make it very difficult to get a good aerial view. A lot of contested points in this game. I would say the payload looks very similar to the Polar Express. And there we have it. Center has set up a barricade, preventing Eastern from approaching at all. Center has pushed Eastern back very, very far from the payload. And the payload is slowly receding. And it is all out right here. Everyone from every team is fighting right in the midst currently. There's only 5 more seconds of the game. All Center needs is to hold them. And we are now in overtime. Heavy overtime it seems. Eastern is pushing that payload very fast. They are almost at the checkpoint. We've got all 6 of the Eastern team near the payload, and Sitter is now fortifying the final spot for the payload, preventing it from getting in, hopefully. If Center can get in many kills here, it will take quite a while for Eastern to respawn and then come all the way back across the map. And just like that, Center has accomplished just that. Most of the Eastern team is on their way back, with Center having time to both regroup and think about how they're going to approach the situation next. However, it also means that all of the Eastern team is arriving at the same exact time. We have 2 Eastern members down already, with a 3rd and a 4th to follow. And just like that, that is game. Chronos win yet again. Real currents.
Play the game.
Quintuple kill for Vector. And it looks like the 3rd match is going to begin soon. on the Dorado map. It looks very nice at night, I hear. Normally I would have a co-caster with me today, but alas he could not make it as he had other things to do, so you're just stuck with me for the whole entire stream. I apologize for that as well. It also looks like we got a good turnout on viewers for today's stream, but it could definitely be higher. So in the future, let any and all of your friends know to tune in and watch the Colonels play some Overwatch games. Support the homies and cheer them on.
Traveling to Dorado.
What a beautiful map. It looks like it's located in Mexico.
Initiating match.
Very nice colors. The night is setting the mood for this game. Another beautiful statue. Oh, Overwatch and their lovely statues.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
This is even prettier than the rest of the town. Looks like Sinner is attacking first yet again. We will see how this goes. Eastern has already moved into position to try to pick us off before we can even begin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
The payload is on the move. Center is meeting Eastern where they stand. The payload is moving fast as there are no Eastern individuals to meet us. Crow as Echo has been sniped off. However, that is something that Sinner can handle. And Crow is back. Sinner is employing the strategy that they have employed multiple times before, where a couple members move up ahead to pick off the opposing team members to make way for the payload, and it is working as swimmingly as one could hope. They are about halfway to the second checkpoint. They can keep up this energy. then they will be doing amazing. Looks like our diva has gotten some kills as well. Past the second checkpoint, and we are headed to the final checkpoint. We are now in a different part of the town. I did not expect this to be in our favorite Mexican city. Looks like a very nice lab. Kinsey is going ahead to try to pave the way. And the payload is almost in its home. Emphasis on almost, as it is currently being contested. Could not have said it more perfectly. The battle is not over. There are so many characters right now, but it looks like Sinner has now gotten a full team wipe to secure the win for this round. I've said it multiple times before, but roll currents, very impressive into that round.
Switching sides. Initiating match.
Now I just have to get back to a more central viewing point, and once the match begins, it'll be a blast.
Ready for battle.
And the Colonels are all out at once to go and start the game off strong by preventing Eastern from moving that payload to its final resting point.
Attackers incoming.
Just like that, the payload is out. Sinner is holding him off to the best of their ability, and that ability is pretty good. Payload has stopped moving this early on and is now moving backwards. However, Eastern does have the advantage currently, as their respawn point is right there, and Sinners is all the way across the map. But that does not matter to Sinner, as they are pushing them back ever so slowly. They are not letting them gain any ground except for every couple of meters. Oh no, the payload is rolling down the hill. Looks like somebody forgot to put their brake on. But Eastern is back out. coming out strong with the guns are blazing. However, it does not look like it's strong enough to get past the ironclad defenses that Sinner has set up. And yet again, those brakes are failing on the payload. It seems like for at least right now, the game will not be leaving this isolated location. But Eastern is trying something new. Meeting the Colonels in a different location this time. And it looks like that did not work out well for them.
60 seconds.
The payload do be rolling. Let's hold this point, Ferns. And they are holding it. Pushing back Eastern one step at a time. Sept, it is now being contested and in overtime. But with a full team wipe, let's see what happens. And yet again, another full team wipe secures Sinner the victory for this round as well. That means Sinner has gone 3-0 for all of their matches, off to a great start for this season. Our Divash was amazing right at the end in that first round.
It's nice to be appreciated.
And it looks like that is the end of the match. Well, Sinner has been off to a great start so far for this season, completely wiping this entire game. So I will catch y'all here next week. Thank you for tuning in.